Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all having a lovely day today and happy 2021. Boy, am I excited to be done 2020. It's a bit of a shit show, but we are here. You all made it and you should be proud of yourselves for that. If you don't know me, my name is Rachel. I'm a first year medical student. I also make videos on YouTube here on whenever I feel like, basically. Today I am super excited because I'm going to be talking to you guys about at-home laser hair removal. And I was super skeptical at first to test this out just because I wasn't sure if it was actually gonna work. Being the scientist that I am, I did my research and I found actually a lot of peer-reviewed scientific research on at-home laser hair removal machines, which are usually IPL machines, which is intense pulse light machines. And the research seemed very promising. Basically, there was just an overwhelming response that it does work at home to get rid of hair on certain skin types and certain hair colors. Of course, I'll get into all of that, but of course I want to test it out for myself to see if it actually worked. As a hairy Portuguese woman, I understand the struggle. Now, why laser hair removal? So I'm a firm believer that you can do whatever you want with your body. Whether you want to shave or not, that's a total personal choice, and you absolutely do not have to. Trust me, you can ask my mom, probably my boyfriend too. I've gone like months without shaving my legs and I still wear shorts in public and I just really don't care because I've just gotten to a point where I'm just like, you know what I mean? But I was not always like that. Being hairy and Portuguese was probably my biggest insecurity growing up. Like if you were to ask me what's the number one thing that you were insecure about as a kid and that you got picked on when you were a kid, it was my hairy arms. And this goes far back. Like I remember crying in SK, so kindergarten, about some kid who told me I had hairy arms, and I just started crying in the middle of a circle. Like I have such vivid memories all the way up until like grade 11 when girls were just being mean because I had hairy arms, which is like so stupid. Like we're all mammals, bro. Chill. So I started shaving, getting my eyebrows waxed, and everything at a pretty young age, especially being a competitive dancer growing up. That was another thing that just contributed to societal standards, and I held myself to. I was definitely like 10 or something when I started shaving, so I was pretty young. And boy, do I wish that I had something like this when I was that young. I hate shaving. It's the bane of my existence. I just genuinely don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to shave. It takes so long. You have to do it like every other day, which I never did. I would do it like once a week and it would take like a full hour. Why at home laser removal? I think one of the most popular aspects of it is cost effective. Catch Beauty was nice enough to send me one of their IPL at home laser machines for me to try out at home. And trust me guys, when I say I test this bad boy out, and I'm going to give you my 100% honest opinion on if it actually works. But yeah, so this little bad boy is on sale for $149, I believe. And that is pretty much the price of one laser session on like a tiny spot, and you need about like 6 to 10 sometimes. So going to a salon costs thousands. Like it genuinely costs thousands. I've been to one session for my underarms about 5 years ago, and I also find it hurts more too, which makes sense because they do use a stronger, shorter wavelength of light. And in some cases the salon results might be more permanent, but that's after spending thousands and thousands and thousands, especially if you want to do more than one area. Like just my underarms would have cost $1,000. My legs, I don't even know. Thousands. So on a little machine like this for $150 at home, I mean, I think that's just so much more worth it. Not to mention just the convenience. I just do it. I just worked it into my like Sunday evening care routine, and it probably takes 20 minutes to do arms, armpits, legs. So I've been testing this bad boy out for a couple months now. They say that you want to do about 12 weeks once a week to get full results, and of course you can do more after that, but giving it the 12 weeks is like a good amount of time to give it. I started to see results like within the first session. It definitely slowed down a lot of my hair growth. And now, after trying it for a couple months, let's say maybe 8 weeks, so not the full 12 yet. I did film my first impressions when I first tried it, so let's go to that. I'll show you my beautiful hairy arms, which are nothing to be ashamed about. I also just feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm removing some of the hair on my body because I want to, not because I feel like I'm being made fun of if I don't, or that society says I'm not beautiful if I don't, because you are beautiful no matter what. It's just a personal choice where I just feel better. So yeah, let's take a look at where we started, and then I will show you where we are today and also talk about my final thoughts. So here is my arm before I have done anything. This is it au naturel in all of its hairy glory, and you do want to shave before you start, so let's do that now. Time to go do what my mom told me to never do and shave my arms. Day 1, week 1. So I turned it on. Got the blinking light here. Okay, we'll go up to 4 out of 5. I'm scared. Okay. Okay, no, I don't want to do 4. Why am I such a chicken? Okay, we'll start at 3. Even though I'm scared for 3. I literally, okay, I didn't feel anything. We're good. We'll take it to 4 because I didn't feel anything. Woo! It's like like literally a 0.05 out of 10 sting. It just gets hot for like a split second. Kind of nervous because I have freckles on my arm, so I'm gonna try to like avoid them somehow. Yeah, it's like literally not anything. Like I've had laser hair removal before, and this is nothing compared to that. Like that kind of actually hurt. This feels like, if I don't pay attention to it, I wouldn't notice a sting at all. Okay, I'm gonna do this arm and then we're good. So where I'm at with it right now is I'm going to keep using it for the next 4 weeks, once a week, and then from there I'm just gonna kind of see, and I'll probably just like do upkeep and maintenance and maybe like once a month, which is amazing. I did definitely give it a fair shot. A lot of reviews that I saw for at-home devices like these, they only film the review after like 1 week, 3 weeks, maybe a month. I've been using it for 2 months, so I think I did give it a pretty good fair shot. I wanted to hold off on filming this and making this review so that I could give you guys my 100% honest opinion after a decent amount of time, but I can tell you that I've been very, very pleasantly surprised at how effective it has been. It's not like I'm a hairless alien and that I have like absolutely no hair on my body. It has pretty much slowed down the hair growth of everywhere I have used it. I'm gonna talk mostly about my arms just because I started this first, and this is where I have used it the most amount of times. So I would say 100% of the hairs have slowed down. And then I would say a good 50% of the hair has just like not grown back, which we love to see, which is pretty cool. And what makes a perfect candidate for something like this is someone who has some contrast. So for me, I'm lucky because my hair is very dark. You can see this is our natural, so the hair that comes out of my body is very dark, where the pigment on my skin is fairly light. So this is able just to target the pigment in the hair follicles, and it just laser beams that and then basically kills the bulb. You want to kill the bulb and the root so that it doesn't grow back. Another thing that I love about the Catch Beauty one that I have is the price tag. So it is a lot cheaper, especially because they have some really good sales than a lot of the other at-home market ones that I have seen. And I've scoured the internet because I've been thinking about doing this for a long time. So thank you so much to Catch for sending this to me, because it just made my life so much easier. But yes, I'm gonna have this specific one linked down below. It is like the best bang for your buck that I have found. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys using it. Okay, so you just want to plug it in, and then there's a button on the back that you just want to turn on. You'll hear it start up. And then here, there's different settings. I go all the way up to 5 on my arms, which is the strongest setting, and then on my underarms, I start at 3 and I've worked up to 4. So it's just up to you, and whatever you're comfortable with, you just push the back button to go to 5. And what I love about these two is the surface area, so it does have like a pretty big surface area. So you just take it, put it on. I kind of start near my hand. And it honestly, like, it doesn't hurt. Like, it's a bit of like a shock at first, but it's just like, feels like it's hot for a millisecond and then it's over. But if you're on like setting 1 or 2, like, I swear you don't feel anything. I do avoid my tattoo. My tattoo has had some two removal laser sessions on it, but you definitely don't want to use this on a tattoo. Not that it would really remove it because it's not a strong enough laser, but it might do some kind of damage for it, and it might break up the pigment a little bit, and it might, but not in a good way. So I avoid my tattoo. Anyways, that is how I use it, and that took me less than 4 minutes, 3 minutes. But yeah, overall, I am super happy with my results so far. I'm going to continue using it. It just makes life so much easier, especially being a med student. As you know, I don't have a lot of time, and my hair removal routine, shaving, is like on the lowest priority list of my life right now. So this makes it so much easier, like so much easier. I have a lot of cool videos coming your way. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!